Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Christopher here. Just joining you on a beautiful rainy afternoon, just like around the house, it's nice and quiet. I hear some background noise, again, things happening behind us and so forth, but in the space and in your space, hopefully it's nice and pleasant. Everybody's doing well. So today we're going to take you through the Sivananda yoga practice. So I'll give you a brief rundown of what that's going to consist of. We're going to start with an opening mantra, and then we'll go into some pranayama, 2 breathing exercises, and then into some warm-ups, which we'll use our sun salutations and our leg raises, and then we'll move into 12 basic postures, and maybe a few extras if we have some time thrown in there. So we have our headstand, our shoulder stand, plow. We'll do maybe the bonus of a bridge. We have our fish, seated forward fold, 3 back bends in the series, which would be our cobra, locust, and also the bow. And then we'll have our half spinal twist, right and left side. And then, of course, we have some arm balancing. We'll use our Kakasana, which is intermixed with the squat. And then we also have a standing forward fold and triangle. And that'll bring us down to the earth again for some relaxation, where we start with some tensing and some relaxing. And then a autosuggestion period. We take you through relaxation there. And then the stillness in Shodhana. And we'll have a closing mantra at the end. So those are the elements that are involved. This is a intermediate, kind of all levels practice, okay? So if you're familiar with these elements, we can proceed. And otherwise, you can always pause the video if you know there's some other postures that you'd like to do within this series, or you can also stop the video to learn the segments of the video or try them out. Just remember to do so carefully, and you don't want any pain in yoga. So proceed as you see fit with your own abilities today. Okay, so let's take a nice seated position and try to relax, cross-legged, sitting on something today. And we can turn the palms up, and we'll just come into some breath for a few moments. So some nice deep fluid breath in and out of the nose. And we will be doing a pranayama today, so before you get started and you really settle in, make sure we've washed our hands and even sanitized our hands. So at home, as long as you're regularly washing your hands, keeping clean, it would be okay to touch the face today, but we want to wash our hands before and wash our hands after while we do the alternate nostril breathing today. So just some cautions you need to pay attention to. If you're not comfortable with doing that practice today, by all means, you can just fast forward to the next portion anywhere along the video. Okay? So sitting nice and comfortable, sending through the crown, draw the shoulders back, try to lift up through the top of the head, close the eyes. Chin remains level with the earth, and just a few nice deep breaths here. Good. Keep breathing deeply. We're going to start with 3 Oms, and we'll move into the opening mantra. So if you're familiar with it, you can follow along if you like. If you're not familiar, you can just listen along. So we'll begin now.
Gajananam Bhutaganali Savitam Kapita Jambu Parasarabhaktisam Uma Shutam Shokamanyasa Karanam Nanami Vignasvara Parapankajam Shararanam Kumkuma Raktavaranam Maham Matim Divyamarya Vahanam Rudrasya Sunam Sunasanya Natam Goham Sharanam Sharanam Prapade Yakundendo tu sarahara devala Yasubra vastrafika Yavinyere dandamanditakara Yahasrata padmasana Yabram Shuta Shankara Prabhiviti Devasa Pujita Samam Patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishye Nityayapaha Om Namah Shivaya Guruve Sachichananda Murtaye Nispraya Panchaya Shantaya Shri Sivanandaya Te Namaha Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Savakasarike Shaine Trimbake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Om Shanti 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 Om Peace Peace Peace.
Good. Now we'll move forward in the practice. We'll move into two forms of breathing exercise: our kapalabhati, our diaphragmatic pumping, or the skull shining, as it translates, and also the alternate nostril breathing today. So we'll do 3 rounds of the kapalabhati, the pumpings, and in between each of these rounds, we're going to have a retention. And each one of these rounds will just get a little bit longer, and as will the retention. So anytime during this practice, if you have difficulty or find it extremely challenging, you can always stop and just breathe nice and deeply, as well as with the retentions. If you can't hold the breath as long as we are holding it here, remember you can always release the breath and breathe at any time. Okay? So sitting up nice and tall, again, we'll do 3 rounds. I'll be calling out the 1 and the 2. So the 1 is for the forced exhalation, and the 2 is for the passive inhalation. So you should be familiar with this one. Again, if you're not, we'll put some more videos up with some pranayamas for you so you can learn the kapalabhati. Good, so we're going to sit palms up, extend up through the crown. Again, it's diaphragmatic pumpings. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and we'll begin with that 3rd exhalation. So take a nice deep breath in. And full exhalation. Let the breath go and squeeze the navel up and in. And then inhale, fill up. And then exhale, release the breath, squeeze the navel in. Last one. Inhale, fill up and prepare. And then we exhale, begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, And now exhale that breath completely. Good. Now inhale deeply, fill yourself up. Good. Exhale completely through the nose, empty the lungs, squeeze the navel in. One more. Inhale, fill up nice and deep. Good. Exhale, release all the breath, squeeze the navel in, empty the body. Now, for the first retention, inhale 3/4 of your capacity and hold the breath. So don't fill up to the top, just mid-chest. Relax the shoulders down, relax the eyes, close. Hold the breath softly there, just at the base of the rib cage. Now exhale the breath, release everything, good, squeeze the navel in. Now those 3 breaths as we prepare for the second round. Inhale deeply, fill up, good, exhale completely, release all the breath, squeeze the navel in. 2 more this way. Inhale, and exhale, squeeze the navel in. Now we're going to prepare. Inhale and fill up the lungs, and we begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, yourself up. Good, cleansing. Exhale completely. Release all the breath. Squeeze the navel out. Empty. Inhale. Fill up. Sit tall. Exhale. Release all the breath. Squeeze the navel in. Second retention. Inhale. 3/4 of your capacity. And then retain the breath comfortably. And release the breath. Let it all go. Squeeze the navel in. Inhale, fill up. We're preparing for the third round, kapalabhati. Exhale completely. Release all the breath. Inhale here. Fill yourself up. Feel the lungs filling right to the top. And then exhale, empty them. Squeeze the navel up and in. Third round, let's inhale and prepare. And begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And exhale that breath. Good, 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Release the breath, squeeze the navel. Inhale, fill up. Good. Exhale, release it all out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now, inhale, 3/4, fill up, and hold the breath. Final retention. Do the best that you can. Sit tall, relax the shoulders, squeeze them back gently, relax the eyes and the face, the jaw. Now these are cleansing exercises, so after doing the pumping, sometimes it will stimulate reaction to the sinuses, so you may be able to cough or blow your nose gently and use a Kleenex. And including the next practice, the breathing exercise of the alternate nostril breathing, as well, it can cause some cleansing of the sinuses and the breathing passageways, so you can be prepared if you have your Kleenex close by. Good. So now we're going to be sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to use our left hand. So I'm not going to mirror you in this practice. So left hand will stay with the back of the hand on the knee. The right hand, we're going to bring our peace fingers into the palm. So that leaves our ring finger and our pinky and our thumb there. Can you see that? All right. And we're going to bring the right hand in front of the face, and we're just going to hover it there. The fingers on either side of the nostrils. Relax the right shoulder. Don't let the elbow stick out to the side, and don't squeeze it in super, super tight. So just try to let it be relaxed and comfortable. Good. So we're going to close the eyes, sit up tall. Inhale nice and deeply through both of the nostrils. And then exhale completely through both of the nostrils. Press your thumb into the right side, the right nostril, and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and close both sides here and hold the breath. Keep holding. So we're using a ratio, the count of 4 for the inhale. We're going to retain for the up to 16, And then we're going to release, and we're going to exhale for the count of 8. So lift the thumb and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both sides, retain the breath. Lift the fingers and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both sides and retain. Lift the finger and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both sides, hold. Lift the fingers, exhale left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Lift the thumb, exhale right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Lift the fingers, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Lift the thumb, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Lift the fingers, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Lift the thumb, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Final retention here. Lift the fingers, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower the right hand down. And just breathe nice and deeply through both of the nostrils. And again here, you may need to blow the nose or clean the nostrils out so you can breathe deeply. So with these two breathing practices, we've stimulated the energy and we've cleaned the breathing apparatuses, our respiratory system, the lungs, and the passageways. We've started to stimulate the energy within the body and get it to move around. This includes the breathing, the heart, the diaphragm, major action there in the low abdomen. So from here, after finishing up with your deep breath, we're going to lie down onto the back. So we're just going to move everything off to the side. And relax. Take Shavasana, take the feet apart, turn the palms up, relax out onto the back. Breathe deeply. Find your breath, nice and deep, in and out. The next element in our practice today will be the sun salutations. Now, moving the energy around the body, warming all of the major muscle groups, and involving the heart. Good. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Good. Roll the hands and the feet around with the wrists and the ankles nice and slow. Round and round. Good. Now pause and go in the opposite direction. Let your head rock from side to side, chin to chin, or chin moves from shoulder to shoulder, excuse me. Good, relax the limbs, bring your chin to center, draw your legs together, and circle the arms back alongside your head. Point the toes. Take a really nice deep breath in, stretch the body out. And as you exhale, bring the arms down along to the sides. Inhale, draw the knees up into the chest. You can take a gentle grip there, and you can start to rock from hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. And from here, you can continue to rock hip to hip, or you can take a grip on the back of the legs. You can pop the hips up, and you can roll the length of your spine. So from either place, we're going to come to a standing position at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Good, so find that stance for you. Nice and tall. Palms are open, shoulders draw back, extending up through the top of the head. Good, we're going to do one round nice and slowly so you can follow along, and then the rest of the series, which will be about 6, we'll let you do on your own. Okay, so you can work at your own pace if you like, and if you meet us at the end of the sun salutations before we get there, you can just stand in Tadasana and wait for us. Good, so let's stand up tall, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring the palms together, heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Keep the arms alongside the head. As you exhale, reach forward and bring the fingertips down to the earth. You might need to bend your knees here. On the breath in, step the right knee back, lower to the knee, uncurl the toes. Fill up, look up. Now hold your breath here and step your left leg back, top of a push-up. Let's keep the hips in the air, lower the knees, lower your chest, your chin, or your forehead. Now inhale, we slide through, point the top of the feet, move into the back bend. Good, curl the toes as you exhale, push up and into the inverted V. Breath in, we'll step the right foot forward, lower to the left knee, point the toe, fill up. And then as you exhale, step forward back to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, arms alongside the head, reach up, look up. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, relax the arms down. I'll show you one more. Inhale, and exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, forward fold, fingers down. Left, inhale, big step back, look up, fill up. Hold the breath, step back, exhale, knees, chest, chin, forehead. Inhale, slide through, lift through the back of the head. Curl the toes, push up and back. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down, point, look up. Exhale, big step forward, fold. Inhale, reach the arms forward, up, arch back. Exhale, relax the arms down. 4 more, 2 on each side, your own. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely, palms to heart, and you can begin. in Tadasana when you arrive at the end of your salutation. Breathing deeply. First, get a hold of the breath, allow it to relax. Noticing the breathing rate, the heart rate, the body temperature, all slightly increased here. Good, so this practice is interspersed with relaxation. So at this point, again, we're going to take relaxation, coming to the earth. So we're going to lower down to the back. So you can try inhaling up onto the toes, lifting the heels, bending the knees, lowering yourself down here. If you don't need those hands, you can lower to the seat. If you need them, fingertips down, lower the seat, roll out onto the back. Continue to breathe deeply here. Good. Now, draw the legs together, point the toes, circle your arms back alongside your head. Inhale, take a really nice deep breath in and stretch your body. Exhale, relax the arms down to the sides. Now roll your shoulder blades under. The full length of the arms are down here. Fingertips, palms, everything pressing down. Good. Flex your feet. So draw the toes back here. We're going to move into our single leg raises. So we're going to do several rounds of raising the legs alternately, okay? Try to keep them as straight as possible. And we'll use the count of 4 to raise and lower the legs. So take a really nice deep breath in, inhale. And full exhalation, release the breath, squeeze the navel in. And right leg, inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, lower 4, 3, 2, 1, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, lower 4, 3, 2, 1, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, lower 4, 3, 2, 1, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg all the way up. And pause right there. So push heavily down into your palms and your shoulders. Left heel and left thigh press down. Flex that right foot and try to push that heel up to the ceiling. Feeling that opening in the back of the leg. Keep breathing. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach up to the back of the leg and interlace the fingers there just below the knee on the hamstring. Pull that straight leg in. If it bent, re-straighten it. Try to gain a little bend in the elbows here if you can. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your back, lift your head, and walk your hands up towards the foot. So you might be able to grab the foot, the calf, the ankle, pull that leg in. And also press that leg into those hands. Try to roll the shoulder blades back. Good. Keep pushing the heel up, look up. Can you inhale? Can you come up just a little bit higher? And then leave the leg there. Exhale, lower your back, lower your head, lower your hands down. Take a really nice deep breath in. And exhale, lower the right leg down. And then inhale the left leg directly up and pause there. So push into the palms, right heel, right thigh, shoulders. Breathe. Now really flexing the left foot, pull those toes back towards your face. Push the heel up to the ceiling. Feel that gentle opening there. Keep breathing. Good. Take a really nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, reach up to the back of the leg. Pull that straight leg in. Good. If it bends when you pulled it in, really work towards straightening it up. Let the hands fall back out again. So extending the arms possibly. And maybe pulling it in, bending the elbows. So we're pulling with the arms, we're also pressing the leg into the hands. There's lots of activity going on. Good. Take a really nice deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, lift your back, lift your head, walk your hands up towards the ankle and foot. Look up towards that ankle. Good, so keep pulling that straight leg in, keep pressing that leg into the hand. Right heel is pressing down. Good, draw the shoulders back. Lift that heart up just a little bit higher. Good, one more breath. Inhale, come up, come up, come up. Then exhale, lower the back, lower the head, lower the hands down. Good, big deep breath comes in, flex, exhale. Lower the left leg all the way down. Give it a gentle shake. Good, separate your feet, turn your palms up, and just relax the body here. Good. From this point, we'll be moving into our 12 basic asanas as I described in the beginning of the class. So just taking another moment here, take a nice deep breath in, fill up. Go ahead and release that breath, bring the legs together, circle the arms back. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch your body out, and then exhale. Bring the arms right down along the sides. Draw your knees into your chest, and again, reach up to the fronts of the knees. Now you can rock from hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder here, or again, you can come to center and take a grip on the back of the legs, pop the hips up, and roll the length of the spine. So the last time we came up into a standing position, but this time we're just going to come back into a kneeling position at the back of the mat. Vajrasana. Good. So here, kneeling at the back of the mat, we pause for a few moments, and we're going to prepare to move into our 12 basic asanas. So the first asana in the series is our headstand, and if you don't have a headstand practice, we've got some videos that show some demonstrations of headstand and also the dolphin. So it's an upper body preparatory exercise that you can do in place of the headstand itself. But for here, we're going to go right into the headstand. So remembering the two fists set up, two fists between the knees, and then we measure the outsides of our arms as we prepare to come into it. Setting our table up, elbows under shoulders, knees under hips, and taking the arms out. Good, making sure that we're good and stable with the placement of the elbows and our hands, and preparing to drop the top of the head onto the mat. Good. From here, curling the toes under. Maybe you're good in the weight-bearing stage here, and maybe you're starting to perform some of the exercises to gain that strength and stability. So really keeping that firm pressure into the forearms, keeping the neck long. Don't let any extra weight collapsing into the neck or the top of the head. Nice deep breaths. So join me for the next few moments, either in your headstand or your preparatory practice. Please be safe. Good.
So continuing to practice for the next few breaths. If you're doing a dolphin or if you're in weight bearing, you can slowly start to dismantle. For those who do in the headstand, we're going to take our time, bring ourselves back into that kneeling position and take child's pose. Hips fall back, separating the arms there so the forehead can come to the earth, onto the stacked palm or fist. Try to relax and breathe. Good. Bringing the palms to either side of the head, and on an inhale, we're going to go ahead and press ourselves up. Vajrasana, again that kneeling position we started in, just wait there. Breathe deeply. Good. So from here, we're going to move into our second position. So you can let the legs swing around. Make sure you bring your legs up to the top of your mat. I even like to let mine extend out off the top of the mat a little bit. Lie down onto the back. Just a few breaths here. So now we're going to prepare to come into our second position, which is shoulder stand. So again, in shoulder stand, please do not turn your head once we come up into the position. If you have to watch, please watch the video and then you can go back and practice it yourself, but please do not look around while you're in the shoulder stand position. Good. Legs together. Let's go ahead and point the toes, circle the arms back. Take a really nice deep breath in and stretch your body out. And then exhale, bring the arms down along the sides. Good. Draw the knees into the chest. We're going to press into the palms, pop up the hips, bend the elbows, and plant the palms on the back, coming right up into shoulder stand. So if you have another way that you make your way into this position, you can go ahead and bring yourself up into it. And what we do is we're just going to pause here and breathe. We allow the body to acclimate or adjust to this change in position. Good. So from here, we're going to bend the knees, bring the heels towards the buttocks, so you can curl up into a little ball. So maybe you can bring your elbows a little bit closer, rising up to your shoulders tops one at a time. Good. Hands, see if you can point the finger straight up, pinkies parallel with the spine. Good. From here, maybe you can come back up. Feeling a little bit of a different position. Now try to relax your feet, ankles, calves, knees. Just use enough energy to hold the body up. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to prepare for a little bit of movement. So we're going to raise and lower the legs one at a time. So just listen. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Lower your right toes down behind the head. Keep the left leg up. And then inhale. Lift your right leg up, back next to the left. And then switching, exhale, lower the left toes. Good. Keep going. Inhale. Lift the left leg up. One more time that way. Exhale, lower the right toes down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, lower the left toes down. Good. Inhale, bring the legs up together. Squeeze them, flex the feet. And then begin to lower both legs down. So the toes may or may not touch the earth here in Hlasana, in plow. Keep the hands on the back. So if your toes don't touch the earth, and they're floating in space, just keep the hands there as a little bit of protection for you. Keep breathing, keep flexing the feet, straightening the legs as much as you can. Keep breathing deeply into the body. Good. So here we are in plow. Breathing, stretching out the back side of the body. Nice stretch there. We have some options. So if you're ready to come out and take a break on the back, you can roll out at any time. Use those hands as brakes and slowly roll out. We can also take the option of coming back up into shoulder stand and moving into bridge from here. So if you roll that onto the back, you can wait for us there and we can all move into bridge together, or you can continue to take relaxation. So to move into bridge from the shoulder stand, we're going to let one leg fall back and one leg fall forward, scissoring, and then start to bend that forward leg. Keep the hands on the back and just use a little bit of that levered weight to slowly release toes down. And then you can follow with the other leg. Here we are in bridge. Good. Feet are at hip bone distance. Hands are still on the back if it's not bothering the wrist. Push the ribs and the heart up. Push the hips up. Good. Take one more nice deep breath here, and you can release those hands down and slowly roll out onto the back, extending the legs and releasing the arms out to the side. Breathe deeply. Good. So far we did the crown, we've done the throat, and we've started to open the heart. We're going to do one more position for that heart opener, and that's our next position of Matsyasana. So from here, bring the legs together. So fish posture. Arms are down alongside you like railings. Good. So we're going to lift up our hip and slide your arm under your body right to the midline, and then roll out to that arm and slide the opposite arm underneath you. Thumb next to thumb. Spread the fingers out. Now, lift up the low ribs. Keeping the head on the ground, try to squeeze the elbows closer to one another. This is going to puff up the chest. You're going to come up on those shoulders. Good. Point through the balls of the feet and try to spread the toes out like a fin. On an inhale, lift yourself up onto the forearms and look at your toes. Keep the heart lifted, and then start to look at the ceiling. Good, and maybe you can start to look behind you. And at this point, we're going to slowly release till we're just hovering on the top of the head. So there's very, very little weight. Most of it's in the forearms and elbows. Squeeze and press, open that heart. Look towards the brow. Push the chin away. Take 2 more breaths. Good, now inhale, lift the head a centimeter, relax the head and the shoulders down, one arm at a time, take them out, turn the palms up, separate the feet. Now let your head slowly rock from side to side a few times, and then just relax here in the center. Breathe deeply. Work and relax. Work and then relax. Breathe. Good. So from here, we're going to come into a seated position. So bring your legs together. And we're going to do this from our stretch. Take the arms back alongside the head. Point your toes. Take a really nice deep breath in. Fill. And then exhale, sit up. Good. Go ahead and move yourself back onto your yoga mat. So at this point, if you want a little lift under the hips, you can apply that here. Otherwise, we're going to sit up nice and tall, remove any of the flesh from the sit bones. Good. Extend through the heels, draw the toes back. Bring your palms down right alongside your hips and try to open the heart. Since we just did those nice heart openers with bridge and fish, this should be much more comfortable. Chin is level with the earth. Take a really nice deep breath in. Exhale completely, draw the navel in, and now both of the arms, inhale, bring them right up alongside the head. Keep them here. Exhale, just lean the heart towards the toes. And then inhale, sit up, reach up. Exhale, lean the heart towards the toes. Good, and then inhale, sit up. Last time. Exhale, begin to lean as far as you can, and then allow the hands to come down. You might be able to grab the toes. Don't grab the ankles, but you can grab the feet, the backs of the ankles and calves. So as long as we can not over-accentuate the curve of the back and we can keep everything nice and straight, draw your shoulders back. Press your heart towards your toes. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Flex and extend. Exhale. Maybe you can lean just a little bit further. And then here we're going to relax the chin towards the chest. So our seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. That intense stretch to the west, so the whole back side of the body. Keep reaching the crown towards your toes and pulling those toes back towards the top of the head. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, maybe a little bit further in. Last one. Inhale, lengthen and flex. Exhale, fold to your furthest place. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, reach the arms alongside the head. And then inhale, big breath in, sit up tall. Turn the palms out and circle the arms down. Take the palms behind you about a foot. Fingers point away. Good. We can still bend into those elbows. Now point the toes, gaze down towards the navel, lean back into those hands, and now inhale, we move into the inclined plane. Soles of the feet down, hips lift. Just like we were in fish, we look up, and then from there, if it's okay with the neck, we can extend and release the head back. Lift through the heart. Lift through the hips. Take a really nice deep breath in, and then exhale, looking forward, lower your seat down. From here, we're going to swing the legs around to one side and come to lie on the belly. So bring your hands up to the top of your mat, make a little pillow here, and we're going to lie on the left ear. So I'm just going to look away from you for a moment. So lie on that left ear, big toes touch, heels fall apart, and breathe nice and deeply here. So this is where we're going to move into our series of back bends, the 3 of them I mentioned earlier, cobra, locust, and our bow. So first, we'll come into cobra. So we're going to separate the hands, bring the forehead down, and bring the palms back beside the chest. Make sure your fingers are behind the tops of your shoulders. Elbows squeeze in. Good. Start by pushing into the tops of your feet. Really engage the entire leg, kneecaps will probably lift up away from the earth. Good, grip with your fingers. Now on the inhale, send the chin forward and lift through the back of the head. So here in the beginning of cobra, we're just using the back muscles. The hands are not required here. You can plant them down for some support, elbows squeeze in. And if you grip with the fingertips by pressing the pads down and pulling back, you'll feel the body slide on the flesh just a little bit. Good. So keep the hands where they are. Keep the hips connected. Look up between the brow. Maybe on the next breath in, you can start to push into the palms. Now keep a bend in the elbows. Good. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Come up, come up. Exhale. Relax your body down. Make a little pillow with the hand, and now we're lying on the right ear. Close the eyes. Big toes touch. Heels fall apart. Breathe deep. Good. So this time we're going to move into our second back bend position, which is our locust. So with locust, we're going to bring the chin down. So if you have to move back and make sure you're on that cushion, you can do that. So your chin goes onto the earth. And just like in fish, we're going to turn the palms down and we're going to slide one arm at a time underneath the body. Good. So there's a couple of setups. Some people like pinky next to pinky. Some people like fist next to fist, thumbs are down. And some people like to do the interlacing of the fingers, like kind of volleyball bump here. So the arms are under the front of the body, and we're resting on the legs of the arms, right up to the shoulders, extending the chin. Good. We're really pressing down into those arms. Good. Try to get those elbows as close to each other as possible. Good. Keep pushing down into the lengths of the arms. And on an inhale, let's go ahead and lift that right leg up. Good. Just breathe there. Take a nice deep breath in, and then go ahead and exhale. Lower the right leg down. And let's do the left. Inhale, bring it up. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and lower that leg down. Now inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend your left leg and plant the foot on the front of the shin, the knee, or the thigh. Try to keep the hips as level as possible. Keep pressing into the lengths of the arms. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg off the left foot and lower them both down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. We'll bend the right knee, plant the sole of the foot, again on the shin, knee, or thigh. Leveling the hips, pressing into the lengths of the arms. Good. Inhale, lift the left foot off the right, and exhale, lower it down. So make any adjustments that you need. And we're going to do one attempt at lifting both of our feet at the same time. So we're going to do this on our third inhalation. And we can do this together, so I'll count out the first two, and then we'll all go together to try to lift the legs on the third breath. All together. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release the breath. Squeeze the navel in. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, release the breath. Good. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely, and now inhale, lift the legs. Press into the arms, chins heavy, lift them up, 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 up. Exhale, lower the legs. Take the arms out one at a time. Make a pillow with the hands, and lie on your left ear. Big toes touch, heels fall apart, and just wiggle your hips from side to side. And breathe deeply. Good. So the heart rate gets up a little bit high with the locust, and it's nice to have that relaxation, let everything calm. So our third back bend will be our bow. So separate the hands, bring the forehead down, start to bend your knees and bring the heels towards the buttocks. Reach back for the tops of the feet or the ankles. So if the feet come apart, try to bring if the thighs come apart, try to bring them back together. Good. Pull on those feet. Lift your shoulders up. On an inhale, send the chin forward, lift through the back of the head. Now really press those feet into the hands and lift up. Look up. Breathe deeply here. Good. One more nice deep breath in. Up, 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 up. Exhale, relax the front of the body down, forehead down. Release your feet, plant your palms beside your chest. Now really slowly push into the palms, come up onto the hands and the knees, and then walk yourself back. Take a nice deep stretch there. Walk the hands back. Let's go ahead and bring the forehead down and sweep the arms back. We're coming into your child's pose and relax here. Breathe deeply. Good. Let's bring the palms to either side of the head. And on an inhale, we'll go ahead and press up to our rest position here, Vajrasana. So relax the shoulders, sit up nice and tall. And from here, we're going to prepare to come into our half spinal twist. So bring yourself over to the left edge of your mat. Okay? And we're going to bring down the right hip, right hand, and bring the left foot around to the tip of the knee. Now, we want to make sure that we move that right foot out so we can bring both of the buttocks down here, that left hip down. And if that's not a possibility, you can straighten that right leg, of course, and sit on both of the sit bones. Good. So in this position, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Push firmly into the left big toe. We're going to take the left arm and track it around behind us and lower the fingertips for the palm down, and then slide the fingertips of the palm right in as close to you as possible. So help us sit up nice and tall, making a second spine. Good. Right arm, we're going to release it up alongside the right side of the head, and we're going to turn towards the left and drop that right arm down like a gate. Keep the thumb pointed up. We want to try to connect just above the elbow joint, so we're not putting too much strain on that joint there. We will use the arm as a lever. So look over that left shoulder, sit up nice and tall, take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, start to use that right elbow to rotate the spine. Use that ability to pivot on the left wrist to roll the left shoulder back and look in the far left corners of the eyes. Breathe deep. Take one more nice deep breath in and fill up. With the exhale, we're going to twist to your furthest. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, we release that twist. If you straighten your right leg, bend it back towards the hip, and then stack left on top of right, and we return to the knees. Move over to the right edge of your yoga mat. So just knee by knee. Now with the left hand and left hip comes down, and the right foot steps across. So again, left foot moves out, make sure that right buttock can come down, or we're straightening the left leg. So really push heavily into that inner edge of the right foot, and it'll help keep the knee in place. Good, we're going to release the right hand behind us, fingertip or palm, and then slide it in. Again, making that pillar, that second spine. The left arm, reach it right up alongside the head, and then we turn towards the right and connect above the elbow joint. Look over that right shoulder, sit up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, start to use that pressure in that left arm to rotate the spine. Roll the right shoulder back. Chin, gaze. You can see somebody way around behind you. Good, keep breathing. Good, take one more nice deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your furthest place. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, we're going to release the twist. Good, bring that right leg around, back to stack on the left, and we're going to come up to the kneeling position in the center of the mat. Just relax there for a moment, breathe. Good, from here, we're going to move into a yoga squat. So we'll be here for a few breaths, and then we're going to transition from that yoga squat into our crow position. So if you want to follow along here, and if you need anything under the edges of the heels, if they rise up in a squat, then you can have that ready now. So we can come up center of the mat and bring your feet out to the edges of the mat. My toes turn out nicely here, heels in slightly, and try to drop the tailbone down to that space between the heels. Okay, finding that comfortable position. And again, if the heels are lifted and you need that support there, that should be applied. Good. Arms are on the inside of the knees. Squatting nice and low. Arms are on the inside. Good. So leave them there. See if you can just sit up through the back of the neck. And then bring the palms together
And then draw the palms straight back to begin. You'll feel that opening sensation as they push the knees open. Good, and then we can shift the thumb up into the heart center. Again, lifting through that space between the shoulder blades, extend up through the crown and close the eyes. Nice, deep, full breaths here, in and out. And we can incorporate a little bit of squeezing there at the pelvic floor. As we empty out, we can squeeze and do a little lift. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Fill yourself up. Exhale completely. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then just relax a little bit. Good. So keeping the elbows connected, we're just going to shift the palms forward. I'm going to turn sideways. Good. So leaving those elbows connected in those inner knees or thighs, shifting the palms forward, like we're going to press into the wall, but we're actually going to bring them to the floor. So we're already in the position we want to be in. We just need to transition from feet to hands into Kakasana. So nice and easy, we're going to start to lift the heels and bring the palms down. So we still have the connection at the knees there. Start to look ahead of you, at least a foot or more. Good. And lift your hips up. You'll see they start to stack over the knees and over the elbows. And if you're gazing out in front of you, you might find that the toes, or one set of toes, will start to become light. Good. Maybe you can bring the tips of the toes together. Just breathe in here. And if you come in and you fall out, just keep trying to fly into the Kakasana, taking those opportunities to set the posture up. Good. You can always take a few breaths. Remember to always look forward. Big key there. Hips up, stacking, and then maybe you can float. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in there. You can go ahead and lower your toes down, feet down, and we're really slowly, we're going to go ahead and stand up and come up to the top of your yoga mat. Good. Relax down to Tadasana for a moment. Good. Standing forward full. We're going to take a really nice deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the palms together at your heart center. Good. Now inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Keep the arms alongside the head. And then we start to reach forward. Hips are lifted. Good. Keep reaching. And then we're going to relax the upper body. But we're still lifting our hips. Legs are active, upper body's relaxed. Good. Let the head dangle. If the fingers touch the earth, turn the palms up. Or you can even bring your hands into the opposite elbow crease. And this one's nice because you can press your elbows down, get a nice stretch there. Let some of the weight come into the toes. Don't let it all be in the heels. Breathe deeply. Good. If you've got the hands in the elbow creases, release the hands down. Let your head and arms be relaxed. Put a little bend in the knees and then slowly begin to roll yourself up. Good, right back into that Tadasana. Take a couple of breaths here. Good, last posture for our standing is Trikonasana. So we're going to take a big step out here. So one leg's length apart. Good. Hands relax down along the sides, and then just touch the outside edges of the legs. Turn your right toes out. Good. So the hips are still square. Right hand is on the thigh. Let's go ahead and inhale. Lift the left arm right up alongside the head. And then as you exhale, we start to lean over that right leg, walking the right fingers down. Good. Try to keep the left arm and that left ear connected, the side of the head, very, very close, if not touching. Good, keep reaching there, keeping the body stacked. Maybe you can even turn your gaze up in front of that left arm. Good, take one more nice deep breath in and reach, and then as you exhale, gaze down to the right toe, nice and strong. Inhale, rise up, left palm out, circle the arm down. Good, turn the right toes in,
Turn your left toes up. Good. Left hand's on the thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And as you exhale, we start to lean over that left leg. Good. Body's still stacked here. That close connection between the right ear and the right arm. Good. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. Good. Take one more nice deep breath in. Exhale, look down to the left big toe. And then inhale, rise up, right palm out. Circle the arm down. Turn the left toes in. Turn your right toes out. And take a big step up to the top of your mat to close the practice. Bring the hands to the heart center. Good. We're going to lower down onto the back. Take the arms straight out in front of you as we did before. Inhale by lifting the heels now, nice and high. Keep the heels lifted, and then exhale, slowly lower the body down. Good. From here, we're going to lower onto the back, so either using those hands or just releasing safely. Relax onto the back. Separate the feet, turn the palms up. Good. So here, we're going to move into that first part of our relaxation series, which is tensing and relaxing. We're going to begin with the right foot. So we're going to flex the right foot and lift your right foot an inch off the ground. So just an inch. Really engage the foot, the ankle, the shin, the calf, the knee, the quad, the hip, the glute. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release it suddenly. Feel the sensation of relaxation. Flex the left foot. Lift the leg an inch off the ground. Engage the foot, the ankle, the shin, the calf, the knee, the quad, the hip, the glute. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And release it. Good. Now press into the heels and the back. Lift your hips. So make a bridge with the body. Squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze, 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 and release. Good. Relax down there. Good. Now keep the hips down. We're going to press into the forearms and the back of the head. Lift your entire spine up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Puff up your chest. Good. Squeeze the blades, puff up the chest. Squeeze, 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 and release. Good. Now pick up your head, tuck in your chin, and relax the back of the head down. We're going to bring the thumb into the palm and relax the forefingers around the thumb, making light fists. Lift both your arms an inch off the ground. Listen carefully. Squeezing the fists, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now spread the fingers out nice and wide. Spread the fingers, wide palms. Now draw the shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now depress the shoulders. Reach your fingers down towards your feet. Extend, reach, 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 and relax. Good. The final frontier is going to be the face. So we're going to close the eyes, and we're going to start to scrunch up the face. Make that really sour face. Bring all the features right to the tip of the nose, squeezing the nose, the forehead, the eyes, the mouth. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a nice deep breath in. Open the eyes, open the mouth, let out the breath. Now close your eyes. Bring your lips together, but let your teeth remain apart. This is going to help relax the jaw. So at this point, if you want to grab your clothes or a blanket or cover yourself up, as we move into stillness, using the tool of the mind to continue our relaxation with the autosuggestion. So get yourself comfortable and relax. Here, we use your internal voice. And we repeat the words. My toes, the soles of my feet, and my ankles. My toes, the soles of my feet, and my ankles are relaxed. My shins, my calves, and my knees. My My shins, my calves, and my knees are relaxed. My quads and my hamstrings. My quads and my hamstrings are relaxed. My hips, my buttocks, and my pelvis are relaxed. My hips, my buttocks, and my pelvis are relaxed. My abdominal muscles, my digestive organs, and my low back. My abdominal muscles, digestive organs, and low back are relaxed. My chest, ribs, and upper back. My chest, my ribs, and my upper back are relaxed. My fingers, palms, and wrists. My fingers, palms, and wrists are relaxed. My forearms and elbows. My forearms and elbows are relaxed. My upper arms and shoulders. My upper arms and shoulders are relaxed. My throat, neck, and ears. My throat, neck, and ears are relaxed. My scalp and my facial features. My scalp and my facial features are relaxed. My brain. My brain is relaxed. My heart. My heart is relaxed. My whole body. My whole body is relaxed. Just relax the body. Take Shavasana. Next 5 to 10 minutes. And relax. Relax. Breathe.
leave you all here in relaxation with the closing mantra for today's practice. Thank you for joining me today in the Sivananda Yoga series. Hope you're all healthy, mentally, physically, and energetic. Thanks for joining.
Trimakam yajamahe sungandam pushte varinam purvargivabandana tunacho mukshya mamrita. Om Trimakam yajamahe sungandam pushte varinam purvargivabandana tunacho mukshya Mamrita. Om Trimakam yajamahe sungandam pushte varinam purvargivabandana mrityo mukshya mamrita. Om Sharvesham Slastir Bhavantu Sharvesham Shantir Bhavantu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavantu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavantu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santurayamaya Sarve Bandhani Pasyantu Mahakashi Dukabhave Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnaviva Vashishyate.